Out here in the urban jungle, survival is a different game. It's not about finding water or building a shelter, it's about dealing with what we leave behind. The town of Kaduwela faces a beast of its own making every single day. Imagine this, a massive pile, a mountain of waste, weighing 45 tons. This isn't just rubbish, it's a challenge, a daily test of ingenuity and will. Every morning the trucks roll in, adding more to the pile. Left unchecked, this kind of problem can poison the land, contaminate the water, and threaten the health of the entire community. It's a silent predator that grows stronger with each passing day. But the people of Kaduwela are fighters. They've already taken the first crucial step, turning a problem into a resource. A portion of this daily waste is fed into a biogas plant. The organic stuff, the food scraps, leftovers from our kitchens. Inside, microorganisms get to work, breaking down the waste. A process called anaerobic digestion, turning rot and decay into something powerful and useful. From this process, they are already generating a spark of hope, 100 kilowatts of electricity. That might not sound huge, but it's enough to power dozens of homes, light up streets, and prove a vital point. Every survival situation presents you with a critical choice, a fork in the trail. For the leaders of Kaduwela, gathered to plan their next move, the path forward wasn't entirely clear. They had the leftover waste from the biogas plant, a nutrient-rich slurry, and a big decision to make. The first option on the table was to turn it all into traditional compost. This is a tried and tested method. The second option was a bit more complex, a hybrid solution, mixing organic slurry with chemical fertilizers to create a fast-acting product. This could give farmers a bigger, quicker boost, but both have their merits. The debate was intense, a true survival council weighing the pros and cons of each route. But as they deliberated, a new idea emerged from the back of the room. A third path that nobody had seriously considered. What if the problem wasn't what to do with the leftovers from the small biogas plant? What if the real problem was that the biogas plant itself was too small? The mountain of trash outside wasn't just a pile of leftovers, it was a massive, untapped fuel depot waiting to be ignited. This new perspective shifted the entire conversation. Scale up the entire operation. Build a bigger, hungrier biogas plant capable of digesting a much larger portion of that 45-ton daily influx. This wasn't just a fork in the road anymore, it was a plan to carve a whole new highway. They've tasted success, but the real prize lies ahead. The new mission is clear: scale up and conquer. But a plan this ambitious requires teamwork. The first and most critical step begins at home with every single person in Kaduwela. Success hinges on a simple but vital discipline: sorting your waste. Families will need to separate their trash into 2 bags, one for the organic, wet waste, the other for the dry recyclables. Once collected, these sorted bags arrive at the plant, and the efficiency skyrockets. The clean stream of organic waste, about 25 tons a day, can be fed directly into the expanded digesters. Think of it as switching from a small campfire to a roaring furnace. The remaining dry waste becomes easier to process and sell to recycling companies, turning a worthless jumble into income. Electricity output is expected to jump from 100 kilowatts to 1.2 megawatts, more than 10 times the power, enough to light up much of the town and even sell surplus back to the national grid. The nutrient-rich slurry will also increase, allowing production of around 15 tons of organic fertilizer every day. This creates a closed-loop system where nothing is wasted. This plan turns trash into a triple-threat resource. First, clean energy. Second, organic fertilizer. Third, steady income from electricity and recyclables. The impact of this plan goes far beyond just megawatts and money. It's about reclaiming the environment. By diverting the vast majority of waste from the open dump site, Kaduwela can put an end to the toxic leachate that seeps into the ground. The foul smell will disappear. The risk of disease from pests will plummet. This is about giving the community back its clean air and land. It creates new jobs, at the plant itself, in waste collection, in sorting, and in transportation. Local farmers gain access to reliable, affordable, high-quality organic fertilizer, improving soil and growing healthier crops. The money earned from selling electricity and from recyclables is reinvested into schools, roads, and public services. It's a powerful cycle of renewal, creating cascading benefits. Kaduwela is doing more than cleaning its own backyard. It's creating a blueprint for other towns across Sri Lanka and the world. With courage, discipline, and a bit of ingenuity, a mountain of trash can be transformed into a source of immense opportunity. They faced a growing threat and chose to innovate. They turn crisis into sustainable power, prosperity, and pride. This is leadership. A community taking control and forging a cleaner, brighter, and more sustainable path forward for all. That is true survival.